The volume of a torus or doughnut with inner radius small r and outer radius capital R is given by this formula. So we have to find V, the volume, when capital R equals 10 centimeter and small r is 4 centimeter. And for the part B, if capital V or the volume is 352 pi square millimeters cube, and the difference between the inner and outer radius is 8 millimeters, find the inner and outer radius. So for part 1, all we have to do is to plug in the values and we should get the answer. So here I will do V equals pi square. So pi I will take as 3.142. So I will take 3.142. So it will be 3.142 square multiplied by radius capital 10 centimeter plus small r is 4 centimeter multiplied by 10 minus 4 square, and this whole thing would be divided by 4. So it's a bit better, and that would equal 3.142 squared multiplied by 14 multiplied by 36, 6 square, and divided by 4, and that would equal, so I use my calculator, so it is 3.142 multiplied by 3.142 multiplied by 14 multiplied by 36 equals this divided by 4 equals 1243.89. So I'm going to write that 1243.89 centimeter cube. So that would be the volume. So I can put it down here that V equals 1243.89 centimeter cube. So that does the part A. Now to work out the part B. So we have been given the volume. All we have to do is to find the R, the radiuses. So we will write down 352 pi square equals pi square, put down the same formula, times, now we don't know what the two r's are, so we assume the outer radius is r and the smaller radius, but the inner radius is smaller, so we keep to that. So then we don't know what r plus r is, however we do know what the difference is. So that means what capital R minus small r equals 8 millimeter. So we can write here 8 and the square of that and the whole thing divided by 4. So you see the pi squares, they cancel out, so we can say 352 multiplied by 4 equals r plus r times 64, or the sum of the two radiuses equals 352 times 4 divided by 64. So you see 4 times 16 is 64, and then you can do that equals 16 times 2 is 32, and 33, 34, 35, that's 3, and again 16 times 2 is 32. So we get 22. So capital R plus small r equals 22, and what that would mean is we now have to find out the r. So now we know the difference, so we can write here that capital R plus small r is 22 and capital R minus small r is 8. And if you add them, the r's get cancelled, the small r's, and you're left with twice of capital R equals 30, or capital R is 15 centimeters. Not centimeters, sorry, it's millimeters. So capital R is 15 millimeters, and once you have capital R is 15 millimeters, small r is going to be 22 minus 15, and that is 7 millimeter. So the answer is find the inner and outer radius. So the inner radius, which is the small r, that is 7 millimeters, and the outer radius, that's capital R, would be 15 millimeters. And that's your answer.